Hey everybody, I'm Evan,
I'm Missy.
and today we're going to be going through our top 10 most anticipated games of 2025. And by top 10, I mean like top 14. So I have an honorable mention, and then she's got a few on her list.
My mentions.
Yeah, which is separate from my
They're
list.
they're honorable too. So
Sure, they are. Not sure. No, they're all good games, right? All things we're looking forward to.
yes.
All right. So without further ado, let's just get right to it. Okay. So do this. We will be looking at the Board Game Geek pages, as evidenced by Board Game Geek. And my first, well, actually, my only honorable mention is going to be House of a Thousand Corpses. It
Oh,
was kind of like a honorable mention last time. It didn't quite make it out last year, so
I saw it.
I wasn't sure if it was going to make it out. I believe it's currently on a boat, so it should be in my possession very soon.
I saw it at Gen Con.
Um, so
I saw
yeah,
your name on the board.
on the board.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Oh, it's the inside of the box.
Oh, for like backers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Got it. Yeah. All right. So yeah, that's it. I enjoy these trick or treat horror games. Looking forward to this one. All right. So my number 10 is going to be Ada's Dream. Do you know anything about this game? Okay.
No.
So this is a Alley Cat game.
I mean,
So
I assume it's Ada Lovelace, but
correct. So it's one of these games where there's like dice drafting. So I put this at number 10
okay.
for a reason. Can you figure that reason out? There's one concern I have with this game.
Is it the interesting card slot thing?
I'm trying to find a
Because
better.
that's
I'm
interesting.
trying to find a better picture. Like,
Fun meeples.
yeah. All these pictures are that great, but no. What would possibly be our concern with this game? Who was Ada Lovelace?
Math. Oh. Um, So our oldest is really, really good at math
So
and ruins games by it.
usually, if there's a math in a game, yeah, like we don't stand a chance at ever doing good at it because he
Does it all in his head.
there is math somehow in this game. Like I'm not super familiar with it, but but I like the theme. I like the Ada Lovelace. I say character, but she was a real person. But I don't think this is in any sort of because I think what does it say? It says it says helps her build the first computer. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's like an alternate history sort of thing or whatever. But yeah, that's my number 10, Ada's Dream. I'm looking forward to it. We'll see how it goes.
Right. It could be another beverage. We don't know.
All right. So my number 9 is going to be okay. So this game is called Popcorn.
Okay.
I just heard about this game on Our Family Plays Games Most Anticipated,
All right.
and this sounds like a theme for me. Okay, it is.
Actually, it seems like another thing for Grayson.
Oh, why do you say that? Oh, because popcorn.
Popcorn.
No, but that's just the. So there's not a lot of information about it.
Okay.
Obviously, if you look at the cover here,
It's a fun
it's kind of
cover.
cool. You are like, and there's the back cover. You are
Okay.
making a
Love the old timey popcorn.
right. So you're like building out your movie theater,
Right.
and like I don't know, like
Oh, and it comes with a. I already love this.
so you're like showing movies at your theater and like that sort of thing. So that
Okay.
theme really appeals to me.
Yes.
The art looks cool.
Yes.
I don't know. There's just like some generic meeples in there. I don't know how
There's some
finalized.
popcorn tokens over there.
Yeah.
Huh.
So there's not a lot of information here about it. There seems to be someone or like there's probably a prototype or something somewhere.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, this looks like it was from Essen. So I don't know. The movie theater building and showing movies that's my kind of theme.
Yeah.
So looking forward to learning more about popcorn.
Yes.
All right. So that was my number 9.
Yeah, I
Oh
think
my
so.
gosh, we're already
Yes.
losing track. All right. So number 8 is Riverwoods. This is by
Oh,
not just
Jeffrey
because
Chan.
it's by a friend of mine, but this is by Good Spirit Games. I know Jeffrey like online. He's the one who's did Nightmares of Sushi and Kabuki Tricks.
Hmm.
Games we both enjoy.
Yes.
I think this is the first game from his company in which he did not do the art. But this is like a sort of a tile laying game.
The art is cute
And I
though.
do love tile laying games. Yeah, no, super cute.
It almost reminds me of the top
Mm.
dogs from Raccoon
A
Tycoon.
little bit, yeah. I don't remember the artist's name, but everything looks super cute.
It said Nani Manda on the
Okay.
page.
There is
Yeah,
the
it's
little
very cute. Vanilla like them.
so I'm really looking forward to playing this. It looks like a lot of fun. The art is really cool.
I like it.
I
I
know,
can't get over this
I know,
dog.
I know, it's super adorable. So I don't know a ton about how you play the game, but cards, tiles, meeples,
Mhm.
you know, it looks fun to me.
Yes,
And again, I enjoy the games that he's designed so far.
right.
So yeah, that's my number 8.
They should have at least a promo of his dog from the other
Oh,
games.
oh, oh, like yeah, okay. I wonder about that.
He totally should.
Yeah,
That
maybe,
doggy needs to be in there too.
maybe. All right, so my number 7 is similar to the popcorn one. This is the Jisogi,
Okay.
the anime studio tycoon one. I
Okay.
know. I think you looked at this.
Yes.
It was on crowdfunding. Let's see here. We're basically it's a worker placement game where you are building an anime studio. I don't know. It's an interesting theme. It's a unique theme, right?
Right.
Let's look at some pictures here. Let's see here. Prototype pictures.
It's a box
Let's
and some
see.
cards.
They can find some decent pictures here. There's little player boards. I think it's gonna kind of be an involved game. There's not a lot of pictures here.
No.
There's a good shot.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're like I think you're like hiring artists and writers or something and making anime. I don't know. And it's like they call it tycoon, so it's like a tycoon type of game. I don't know. I obviously backed this. Let's see here. What does it say? It says it is a market storytelling and worker placement game. I don't know about storytelling. Maybe it's just because you're
Interesting.
selling the story of your studio. I don't know. Um,
We'll see.
but yeah, like not a ton of pictures, but that should be coming out this year. I like the interesting theme.
Mm-hmm. I like anime.
Yeah, so there's that. All right. My next one, which is number what, 6? Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I should have wrote this down.
We probably should have.
Too late. Is LA1. This is a Trick or Treat Studios game that's not based on anything.
Oh.
They've been working on this game for a lot of years. It's like a detective, like futuristic. I don't know if it's cyberpunky or not, but slightly futuristic.
Mm-hmm.
My initial impression that it was going to be like almost like a Sleeping Gods type of thing, where there's like a lot of story involved.
Okay.
I'm not sure how accurate that is, 'cause I think maybe there's a little more linear than that, where there's like specific cases that you have to cooperatively solve.
Well, I like that.
Um, yeah, so I have high hopes for this one. Um, this has been in the works for quite a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Again, not a lot of information
This
here.
is over 800
Yeah, over
cards.
800 cards,
That's a lot.
which leads me to believe, yeah, that there's a lot of. I think you can replay the cases too, maybe, and they come out different. I think that has to do with the
How you
why
do
there's so
it.
many cards. Um, but super curious about this, and I think that would appeal to you, basically, because you're solving a case,
Yeah.
and it is cooperative.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's LA1, my number 6.
Mm.
All right. My number 5 is Minecart Town. This I think possibly came out last year. Maybe it was at Essen. Maybe it was out in Japan. Um,
But not
but
in
it
the
has
US.
not made its way here yet. So I'm counting
Sure.
it. This is, from what I understand, a pick up and deliver game without the pickup. It's just deliver. So this is another
Okay.
one where it's a tile laying game. So you're like having these trains and routes, and it has really cool side bebu art. Like I really enjoy the way this looks.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're probably just drafting tiles.
It's
There's quite a few of them there.
it's Saibabu art?
Correct.
It doesn't look like her normal
At least
style.
I believe it
Mm.
is. Let's make sure that she's the only artist on here, because I know because like if you look at the cover, does that look like her art? Yeah, she's listed right there.
Yeah. I mean, it's not what I'm used to from her, I
No, okay.
guess.
Well, branching out. You're right.
Like,
It's not like super cutesy art. It's a little
right.
more.
There's no pooping frog.
I mean, you don't know that. Um, but full credits. Yeah, she's the only artist listed. So yeah. And then we have something else by this couple. I think it might be. I think they did the like the Firm with Brownies games.
Oh,
I
okay.
believe this design couple here.
I like that game.
So and it also re-implements an old game, but I think they made a lot of changes to it
Let me see.
because I don't know what the heck My Trolley Town is. Nobody's probably never heard of that. But I think the game is going. If it's not available now, it's going to be available very soon.
Let me see.
So that's my number five.
Awesome.
So my number four is Core of Discovery.
Yes.
How do you feel about this one?
Waiting for it. They had copies. Jay was able to get some airshipped in for packs, so he was able to sell some, and I got to see that my name is in the rule book. That was
Yeah,
nice.
as a playtester, yes.
Uh, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It looks beautiful from the paper version that I played long ago. But yeah,
It
I'm looking forward to it.
so it's sort of it's a deduction game, right?
Yes.
Um, the only reason I have this so low is because I wasn't the biggest fan of the comic,
Mhm.
but when off the page games makes games, it almost doesn't matter because the games are so good, even if you don't know the comic.
Mhm.
Um, but you're going on these little like treks or something where you're trying to like deduce where things are. I don't know.
Yes.
Okay.
So, like, you'll have rules for the map, like water will be this close to a stick or,
Okay.
logs or woods, and then you're trying to get resources to fulfill the requirements for the day. And then you have to face monsters as well, and things like that. So, yeah, it'll have rules and the maps slide into
Yeah, right.
the
So
thing,
they're not replayable because once you know it.
the maps.
Yeah, but there's a ton of them, I believe.
I think so.
I think there's like a lot in the box, and then there was an expansion on the Kickstarter for even
Mhm.
more or something. So, yeah. Regardless of what I thought of the comic,
I
uh,
think you only read the first
I
trade
know, but like
only
I wasn't intrigued enough to
to
read enough.
keep
Like, all right,
moving.
this is fine,
Mhm.
but you know. So either way, and of course the comic is called Manifest Destiny, but they didn't want to call the game that.
Right.
So
For
for
reasons.
reasons, so that's fine. So yeah, I mean, looking forward to it. It's undoubtedly going to be fun.
Yes.
So all right, that was my number four. I'm surprised I'm remembering these numbers, but my number three is Horror on the Orient Express.
Yes.
So
Yes. I was like, you have to back this.
yeah, so this somehow like combines. Let's see here. I don't know, like a Cthulhu. Like what's the one, the Battlestar Galactica one,
Unfathomable?
Unfathomable. Because I think there's like traders or hidden cultists with Colt Express. Because look, there's a train.
Or,
It's totally that, right?
Agatha Christie?
No, I like Colt Express. So yeah,
Wasn't that Murder on the Orient Express?
whatever you say.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, so this is undoubtedly going to be a big, huge, crazy Cthulhu cultist adventure.
Yes.
Um,
I don't did we get all the minis?
I
Because
think
there was a
I
ton.
think I backed for everything.
Oh no. That's a
Um,
lot of minis.
I know. Well, I mean, is it though? I mean, they're probably kind of manageable in size anyway. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because they're
Fitting on the train cards.
yeah. So
Look at those mass dice.
yeah, those dice are weird, right?
Mhm.
I don't know exactly how the game works, but um,
It looks
it
interesting.
looks super cool, and I think it's going to be really fun. Um, yeah. What does it say here? It is cooperative. Yeah, you're trying to survive a doom train, must hunt. So it's not necessarily a person trader, I think, but I think the like the people on the train, some of them may be cultists, and you have to like deduce that like by
I see.
investigating or something. I don't know. Either way, Horror on the Orient Express, the board game, should be super cool.
Yes.
All right, so my number two,
I thought that was number two.
that was number three, unless I misspoke.
I think, and I don't know anymore.
Because my number two might surprise you, and there's a reason, and that is Sweetlands, the new Uchiba game designed by Tatsuka Chuo. See, now you would think this would be number one,
Right.
but look at this playtime, 100 to 200 minutes.
Right.
Oh Lord.
I think your numbers were off completely.
Well, they're okay, doesn't matter now.
No.
So we're talking about this game.
Yes.
Um,
It looks very cool.
the reason like this is a big, huge, involved game with
Right.
tons of pieces
Right.
and a
And
huge
from your favorite designer.
and an enormous playtime.
Yes. That is
So
a long time.
that's the one thing that kind of
Buttermilk. Oh.
that's kind of like the one thing that worries me a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a lot of bits and a lot of stuff. There's griddle stolen.
Yeah, that's what you've had stolen. I got you
Um,
that stolen flavored tea.
from what I understand, it's not hard to play. Like once you understand how it works, it goes really smoothly. But that's my one hesitation. Like
Okay.
learning this and sorting this and playing this might be quite a bit of an undertaking. That's why it just missed my number one.
I wonder if all the characters are named after desserts.
Probably. I don't know. But yeah, that's my number two. It's going to be a big, huge game. Will this make it out in 2025? I think Uchibikoi is pretty good with getting their games out on time, like maybe at the end of the year or maybe dipping a little bit into January. But they're they're experts at what they do. So
Yes.
they always make good looking games and get them out efficiently. Sometimes I guess maybe it's the shipping that takes a little bit
Yeah.
longer coming from Japan,
But
but
has the Ostia expansion come out?
it has shipped.
Ah, I see.
It's which probably
Um,
means it's available in Japan last year, and I think it's just
uh,
now making its
okay.
way here.
Okay.
So I think that's the issue.
Okay.
All right, so that was my number two. My number one. This game is called Deep Regrets. Do you know anything about this game? So
No.
this is a fishing game. As you can see by the tagline, a game about fishing progressively more horrifying things out of the ocean. So
Great.
this is let's see here. It says 30 minutes per player, an unfortunate fishing game about pulling progressively. Yes, okay. Um,
Yes.
so you're fishing weird stuff out of the ocean.
Great.
And this art is amazing.
Yes.
Like these things.
I like fraud.
Yeah. So this let's see here. Let's find some more pictures. That was that one. Yeah, I
This
don't
is
know.
a great setup here for the professional photo thing,
Yeah, they did also like their Kickstarter video was really funny. Like they had like acting in it, like those, they did like a whole little skit out of it. It's pretty funny. So I don't know. Not some of these pictures aren't great, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you're fishing and you're eating stuff that you catch in the ocean.
Oh, Angel.
Would you eat that or would you sell that if you caught that?
I would definitely sell that
So I think you might have to do both.
because I don't want to eat anything about bowels. Thanks.
Let's look. Let's
Thank
look at
you.
the.
No.
Let's look at the thing here. It says dice, horror, nautical, cooperative, dice rolling, market, push your luck, re-rolling and locking, set collection. Sure.
Mm, mm,
Um,
mm.
doesn't really say much here, but yes,
No. No, thank you.
I think this is this has potential. What does this say?
Hand ink fish.
130 hand inked fish.
I would rather eat the fish, though that one has legs.
Yes.
That one has spider legs.
Yes.
I would rather eat the octopus. Thank you.
So I don't know. It's humorous. It's
Yes.
wonky. It's weird. It's creepy.
Uh-huh.
Like that's a mermaid.
Yeah.
So, and you can see how there's a weird girl shark and some eyeball thing. And
I mean, spider crab is somewhat normal looking.
is it though?
Is it? No, but
So,
it's
um,
not.
this looks like
Yeah.
exactly my type of game,
Yeah.
and I'm super looking forward to that.
Yeah.
All right, so that's my number one.
Okay.
So, that was my list. You've got a couple of things, and we'll
Yeah.
talk about those right now.
Sure.
The first one is Bubble Death.
Yeah, that is from my friends at Dreyer Inc. This will be their first game, I believe. And you're it's a whales game.
Oh, right. So like it's a real thing where they use the bubbles to catch fish. They herd the fish with the bubbles or whatever to
Mm-hmm.
eat like these whales. Um, it does say a 1 to 2 player game.
Yes.
So is it mostly a solo game then?
I'm not sure because I have not got to play test it myself, but
You did or didn't?
I have not.
Okay.
Um, Unfortunately, we were both working at the time. Anytime I saw
Okay.
Cat and George, so
I don't know. It looks cool. And it's a friend of
yes,
yours.
yes,
So BubbleNet.
yes,
All right. Your next pick is, well, it's Unmatched Adventures Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
yeah,
We do like Unmatched Adventures over here.
yes.
Um, And full disclosure, you work for this company.
Sort of.
So, well, you
At
do.
conventions.
You do. Um, yeah, so we like the system.
Hmm.
This adds turtles. There's whole 3 pictures on Board Game Geek of this game.
There's so many more out there, though. That's
I
what's so
know.
weird.
Well, you need to get out. You need to talk to them. More pictures. I
No,
guess it doesn't matter, right?
no. I mean, there people obviously know it's coming. And then
Yeah.
yeah, the big bads in the are Shredder and Krang, but they've added the add-on where you can actually play as Shredder and Krang.
Yeah, and I know. I'm sure a lot of people are clamoring for that for the previous set.
Yes. That was fan made previously
Yeah,
to have Mothman and the Martian invasion.
but they did it right on this one.
Yes, they did. Well, they did it in-house this time.
Right. That means right.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I'm saying that Gary's version is wrong, but
no, not official.
it's not. It's unofficially unofficial.
No. Well, yeah, that'll be fun. We'll be getting that for sure.
Yes.
All right, and then your last one is what is this?
I made you a mixtape. That is by Dan Hughes and Mike DeLisio, and
Personal friends of yours?
sure, people I know, more people I know, but it's also the first game for Massive Asterisk, which is Mike DeLisio's company, and it's up our alley too. For
Yeah. Well, it's a sort of like a drafting game, correct? When you're trying to make these connections between these cards, right? So like the mixtape flows properly. Like you can see like the tape that's on the top and the bottom. So you want to like line those up on your tape and your mixtape, and then there's scoring conditions.
I know it's changed throughout the
Yeah,
years
so
of
kind of like this, right?
how
Where
it's
like
been.
your
Yeah,
tape is lined up properly and it syncs properly.
right.
The funniest part about that is they figured out that artist names are copywritten, but song titles are not. So
So just write the song title,
so
and if
they
it's popular enough that you know what it is,
yeah, so like they're able to use actual song titles. They just couldn't use the artist names
right.
because there's Bop. I don't know what else we got here. That's the message. I don't even know what that is.
For hip hop, I'm not sure.
Oh, is that what says hip
Yeah,
hop?
it
Oh,
says hip
that's
hop. Right?
yeah, I know that one. I can't think of the artist, but yeah. All right. So yeah, so I made you a mixtape. Actually, it's just I made you a mixtape.
Oh,
Was it called So I Made You a Mixtape at one point? Or
I
okay.
think you're adding that
For
on.
some reason I like to say that. All right. Well, that
You
about
did make me mixtapes though, CDs, but
same thing, right? Well, that about covers it. Those are 14 of our anticipated games for 2025. Yeah, so hopefully all of those come out. We had a pretty good track record last year with what we had on our list. I believe all of those games came out. We haven't necessarily played them all yet, but
I mean, we finally have Tales of the Arthurian Nights after
yeah,
years and years of anticipation.
yeah. So that was the one you never know if it was going to come out or not. But anyway, we're talking about 2025.
Yeah.
And we're looking forward to a good year of gaming. All right. Anything else?
I can't think of
Cool.
anything.
All right. Well, then we'll see you in the next one, everybody. Bye.
Bye.